From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Now 2nd and 3. A give right side for Pacheco. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield strike.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, 28 yards. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action here with Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Short throw caught by Pitts. Into space at the 45. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it as we resume action.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner is a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Hey, 57, 57.
Handoff now for Pacheco. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Patrick going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. Well, the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
15, yellow. 40. 43.
Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. So partner was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here. Now Pennett's going to hold on to it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Pennett's. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Muscles him off. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now Pennett's going to hold on to it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's 2nd and 3. And looking to throw, Pennett's. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Why? Color.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
First down, Falcons.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll throw with Penix. Got a man, it's London. Oh, good move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Robinson up the middle. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now Penix. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
There they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Looking to throw, Penix. He'll try and do this himself. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's across midfield and all the way down to the 41-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's Pacheco on the read option. 20, down to the 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Here's Penix. Now he's going to step up and run.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
15.
Mahomes going to throw it here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Yellow.
Back to throw. Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19.
He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. He'll try to do it himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, dribble it.
Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. Powering his way forward.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yellow. There's a lot of light. Hey, 15.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. They'll be caught by Rice. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Well, you really can't ask ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. J.D. Bertrand able to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. They face second down and 7.
Get it! Cowboy!
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Philadelphia.
Let's go now!
First down.
Fix the Eagles!
First and 10 at the
Now,
30-yard
faking the give, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and
Work to do
19
now as they come up
at the
on
40-yard
second
line.
and long.
Let's go! 70 line! Go!
Now, this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Mike Hughes is there with the tackle. Third and long.
No touch that! No touch!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official says incomplete receiver could not get both feet down, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Silver, set! Hey, easy, 63. Good, set. Fight, on anyone else. Alpha,
They're indeed going. It hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Past the 60, past the 60.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time.
It is time for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, Penix. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
3rd down, it's Penix. Buying some time right. That one's caught by Mooney. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 22. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 on the Seahawks 7-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Back to Pitts it goes. Touchdown Atlanta! The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play fake. Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. First and goal, here's Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on second and goal.
Brings up second and
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2. Sometimes.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Agnew on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Penix working from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. All at the 33 for first down.
And the Falcons first down.
Penix looking to pass. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Here's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. That's completed right side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Here we go.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Second and 4 at the 13-yard line.
This is Walker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now third and 5.
Go 80. Go red 80.
Motioning left is their running back. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
We're going to stop. Go red 80. Go 80.
Now Darnold, 4th down. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half.
Go 80. Touch. Go 80. Go 80.
One final shot before the half. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a lead on the final play of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and he get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, Darnold. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, son.
On with the quick pass out line. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield, and you take a that short completion.
1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He's back to throw. This one's caught. It's cut near the sideline. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Walker on 1st down. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Myers to add the PAT. That's no good. The veteran just shoots one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by Malik Woolen. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And it's third down.
Penix on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Fourth and forever coming up. They do go for it. It's Penix. And this one winds up incomplete. He took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Go, set. Set.
John Darnold off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming.
Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Falcons 14.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Headed out right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense in a hurry up here. Play action. Here's Penix. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. So we'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing the out route complete. He's got it in the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Darnold and the Seahawks getting set to try for two. Kick the running back in motion. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake. Penix. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Offensive line fast. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception.